Welcome back. The field hockey team fresh off its first conference title and a trip to the NCAA tournament in program history.
Yeah, I sat down with head coach Kate Pfeifer to talk about where they are in their offseason, what they learned about chasing a title, and a little bit about having to recruit the other side of the globe.
The reigning America East champions have wrapped up their class of 2025 recruiting and their spring season and have a brief moment to catch their breath and celebrate last year's group before it's all eyes on the upcoming fall.
We're sort of in a calm period right now before the storm, but we also have a lot of recruiting coming up this summer. So as we saw off our seniors, in graduation next weekend, it's been a really fun celebratory period, a ring ceremony from the fall championship, and I'm just excited to watch these seniors walk in graduation, and then we're going to get ready for the next one.
A large graduating senior class means a lot of holes to fill on the roster, and the Cats will welcome a group of 8 in the incoming class of both freshmen and transfers alike. Some will come from nearby, like Vermonter Emma Bazin, and some from a flight an ocean away, one from the Netherlands, one from South Africa, and one from New Zealand. And those recruitments look a little different than a drive downstate.
It's really interesting. They have participated in showcases in Europe, but for the New Zealand player, we've only seen her on film. So, it's really gotten to a point where a lot of the footage that's available and knowing the level that these players play at, we can see a lot from that. And it's just more about building the relationship from afar. But the world feels pretty small a lot of times when we're recruiting.
Throughout their spring practices and games, the Cats were focusing on maintaining their championship mentality.
We really wanted to continue the mindset that we had when we finished the season. I think there's normally a sense of sort of letdown, especially when you have a big class graduate like we did, and the group felt very different training through the spring than it did in the fall. And it was a great opportunity for some of our younger players to step into bigger roles. So we were really trying to encourage that, and also encourage them to reflect on and think about the things that got us to the point where we were playing our best hockey late in the season in November, and to think about it really as a year-long progression.
But part of that progression is recovery. And after a long school year, Pfeifer says it's necessary to take a breath before jumping back into it.
It's important too, and we talked a lot with the players that gave us a lot of minutes through the fall and then through these spring games, that they shut down for a period of time too, and that they really take the time to recharge, spend time with family and friends, go on vacation, do what you need to do, so that when you come back to it, you're at your best.